Hello everybody, welcome to Cambridge Kitchen. Sit back, listen and learn and enjoy.
Hi, I'm going to teach you how to make the vanilla shake in 3 different forms. First of all, we'll start with cold water. If you like things chilly, you can get ice from your office or bring it to work. First of all, you use your shaker. How this works is you open, make sure it's clean. You can either use bottled water or dispenser water, whichever works for you. You pour it up to the marker where it says 227. Make sure the metal ball is in it. You whip. Empty the entire sachet into the shaker, the cup. It's important that you swirl, basically do this so that the powder begins to drop so it doesn't have lumps. You cover, make sure the top part snaps shut or else it will spill all over you when you shake. And then you shake vigorously. And you do it one more time. You can either open, pour over your ice. And as you can see, there are no lumps because what you do first is you swirl and then you shake vigorously. And that's how to make your vanilla shake with ice cubes in it. This is the second thing you can do with your vanilla shake. Turn it into a breakfast coffee. It replaces your milk and sugar. And this is actually a healthy, low-calorie way to jumpstart your day for those of us who don't get to actually eat breakfast normally and we wait till about 11 noon before we have our first meal. This actually works very well. First of all, again, we use our Cambridge shaker, which you can get from your local consultant once you sign up. You don't really need the entire thing, but if this is your meal for the day, so your breakfast, I'll suggest I use the entire thing. This is a glass of hot water I've gotten from my dispenser. You can get that in your office as well. First, you pour a little bit of water, just a drizzle in there, so that your powder, the vanilla, doesn't stick to the bottom of the shaker. You can empty the entire thing in. Swirl, like we did earlier on, so you mix it. It's like a thick paste now. You add a little bit of the hot water, 1 teaspoon of decaffeinated coffee if you're not really into caffeine, or if you like the caffeine in the coffee, then you can use regular coffee, 1 teaspoon in there. This smells good. So you stir again, add the rest of your hot water, cover, and instead of shaking vigorously, we're just going to go very slightly because it's a little bit warm in there. Also notice I haven't like snapped the top part, so at least I can let some air come in. Open it up. It has some of the lumps in there. And now, because it's a little bit cool, you can turn it and then shake. This allows the coffee to melt. And you can see I'm not shaking vigorously like I did the first time. And it's ready. And that's how you make your vanilla with coffee, a fantastic breakfast. On to the third and fun part of the vanilla sachet. This is another way you can make it interesting, so it's like an ice cream, a dessert. First of all, you need the vanilla sachet, about 4 to 6 cubes of ice, bottle of water, and of course the magic mix, the mousse mix. We'll rip it open. If you have a blender, I mean, you don't need to get a smoothie maker. A regular blender will do if you wash and make sure you don't use it for cooking anything else but blending fruit. You open it up, pour the ice cubes in, a little bit of water, the packet of vanilla, the entire thing should go in, and this is about 2 servings for the mousse mix dessert. Open up the tub. It's sticky. 1 scoop goes in. Again, with all powder products, you kind of swirl. It's still a little bit thick, so I'm going to put a little bit more water into it. Right now, I'm about 250 mils in terms of volume. You cover it up, twist a little bit, and then flip over. Turn it on. Take it out. Shake again. It's always good to open and see what it looks like so you're sure your ice has blended and this is coming on nicely. Cover it. The blending process may have to be done 3 times, but eventually you won't hear that clicking sound with the ice still there. This is about the consistency you should be looking for when you've done, it's all nicely mixed. And you can pour it into a glass. And it's going to set and your mousse mix is ready. It should be in the fridge for about 30 minutes. If you have a freezer, then use a freezer, but about 30 minutes that is in the freezer, it solidifies and you can actually just scoop into it. After 30 minutes in the freezer, this is what it's going to look like, and it will have that nice fluffy ice cream texture. Enjoy.
Mercy here is going to teach us how to make spaghetti bolognese during soy sauce. She has 2 types of pepper already diced, the red pepper and the green pepper. We highly recommend you use the green pepper first. So how do you do it? That's the spaghetti being poured in the bowl, and she has 200 mils of hot water. She's stirring it. I'm putting the green chilies. What do you do next? Microwave. How many minutes?
1 minute and 30 seconds.
1 minute and 30 seconds in the microwave. What Mercy did was put the spaghetti in the microwave twice. She did 1 minute 30 seconds. She brought it out, stirred. She stirred and put it back in the microwave for another 1 minute 30 seconds. This is ideal for soy sauce. Nothing added, just the green chilies. Now, if you're on soy sauce plus, step 2 to step 6, and you want to do the bolognese, you could add chicken chunks, dry fish. When you put it in the microwave the first 1 minute 30 seconds and you want to stir, you pour in your chicken and stir and put it back in the microwave for 1 minute 30 seconds again and stir, and you have this. Pour it into a bowl and let's see. Smells really nice. So that's our meal for soy sauce without the chicken. make our plain bulgur wheat and eforiro, we'll be needing these ingredients. But the eforiro first. If you're on soy sauce and you're actually soy sauce plus and you're missing beef, I'll take the option of a shower. It's harder. It has it's the same species with this. This is just bigger, more expensive and softer than the shower. It's dry, it's a scaly fish. It has a lot of bones, so you have to debone them. And this, it comes out like this. On maintenance, you can use it as well. This is the popular catfish, the dry catfish. You could use it if you want that option. This is our shoko. We're still going to prepare this. We have our whole boneless chicken thigh. This is diced, marinated overnight in onions, only onions. And this is our green Indian chili. This is good for to make your Cambridge soup, to make your spaghetti bolognese and the risotto as well. When you're on step 3, step 4, step 5, you could use the red pepper. But if you're in step 2, go for this option, the green option. This is our iru. The onions to make the sauce for the eforiro. And this is our bulgur wheat. I have 2 types of bulgur wheat here. I'll take this option because it looks very close to ofada rice. I'll take this option. This is the packaging. This is the one you easily get in Nigeria. For this option, it's finer. I'll use it, I'll dry blend it and make it into amala. You see that it's finer. If you dry blend it, you make it into amala. We'll talk about that later. And then our popular golden vegetable for the spice. Our eforiro is not going to have any oil at all. The first step of preparing the shoko is to cut the shoko into bits and soak it in hot water just for like 3 minutes. Don't leave it on for too long. And then we're going to wash it out and drain out the water. What I have done here, I've parboiled the bulgur just like you will do your rice. And I have water boiling here, so I'm going to pour the bulgur. You can put a bit of salt. You can actually put anything in the bulgur. You can put onions, pepper, but we're just going to cook the plain bulgur now, so we're not putting any salt yet. I just want it to steam. That will cover up. Now, I want to start making the eforiro. I'm going to use, I like my onions and pepper chopped. I really want to see it and chew on it. So I'm going to use my mini chopper. The onions is there and a bit of red pepper. I'm going to put some green chilies and more pepper. You could actually use the yellow pepper. That gives it, the Igbo calls it the same pepper. A bit more. So my pot is here. I'm pouring the pepper. I'm putting my chicken. Putting a bit of water. Remember we marinated the chicken overnight. I'm putting my fish. Deboned, washed, and packed away. When I go shopping for my fish, my dry fish, I actually do all the cleaning that same day. Put a bit of water. I actually do the cleaning, the deboning, and everything that same day. So I just have everything in the freezer. Whenever I need to do anything, I have my finished product there, easy to just mix up something after a busy day at work. I guess that is enough. My locust beans here, I need to wash it because you find out that there are lots of sand in it. I'm just going to wash it. I don't need this whole bit because the vegetable is not much. Put a little bit of the golden vegetable. You can get this from your local consultant. Just a bit. You need to be very careful with the golden vegetable. I'm not a salt person. It's quite salty, so and we cover this up to steam. Meanwhile, our bulgur is cooking nicely. Let me add a bit of onions into that. Our burger is all made, all done now. Remember I put a bit of onions and a bit of salt. You could substitute your salt with a golden vegetable. I love the golden vegetable. Now, so that's all ready to be served and eaten. Oh, this is smelling so really nice. So I'm pouring the vegetables into the mixture. I'm really getting hungry. You can note that I have not put any oil at all. No oil at all. All I've added is just water. And I'm going to stir. Nicely. I don't want it too dry. It's a bit dry, so I'm going to put a bit more water because remember the burger is plain. So I want that water to eat the burger. So I'm going to get my kettle and put a bit of water into it and cover it up to steam 5-10 minutes, and the foforo is ready. Now our efforiro has steamed for like 10 minutes, so it's all ready. Smelling so nice and it really looks yummy. Okay, so that's ready to be served. Now let me go back to the bulgur. The bulgur is ready as well, all steamed with my onions, the onions that I used to garnish it already. You can actually do a lot with the bulgur with. You can make it into jollof rice, you can do stir fry, you can make it into fried rice, you can actually do anything with it. Just cut a bit of vegetables here and there, just steam it, put a teaspoon of olive oil, fry the onions, parboil the bulgur, pour it in, and it's really very nice. It's an alternative to rice. When I discovered the bulgur, I said goodbye to the long grain rice. So it's all ready to serve.
Thank you for joining us for the CWP kitchen. I hope you learned a lot. Right now I'm going to walk you through our feast. Here we have bulgur wheat and eforiro without any oil. We also have spaghetti bolognese, one of our newer products, in 2 forms, prepared without chicken, where you can use on soy sauce, with chicken, where you can use as a maintenance step to keep you going while you're managing your weight loss. We also have 2 different desserts. One you can use on soy sauce. That's a very early step of the CWP plan. We also have mousse mix, which you could also use. To make it fun, we now have a different variety where it has the mousse mix and some fruit, which you could use on the maintenance step as well. Hope you've had a good time. Let's eat.
Can you believe this? This spread is healthy, less than 1,200 calories.
Wow. With my sweet tooth. Yeah. I want to try this.
Replicate this regularly.
Yeah. This F4 is oilless, you said. This is delicious.
You know, I'm so confused. I don't know what to start with. Lovely. I am salivating as I take this.
So,
really nice.
which one has a chicken?